Howdy TubeUbers. This is yet another review. Now, I love the movie The Shining. I have the DVD, I have the Blu-ray. Love Jack Nicholson. Absolutely awesome. Shelley Duvall. Sexy pose. So I've been really interested in this film for a while, and I just never found it when it was released. It was never in town anywhere, and I finally found it at the last Blockbuster we have that's closing. And I thought, well, gee, I gotta pick it up, even though they have it in a really ghetto case, and they, butchered some of the artwork. But here you go. Room 237. And this is a documentary on a few people. You never actually see the people in the film, but you see various segments from this movie and other movies throughout the film with people talking over them. And their thoughts and feelings, conspiracies of what Stanley Kubrick put into this film. Like, the floor is actually like a missile, like a rocket launch pad, and the whole Apollo 11 thing, because, little Danny stands up and he has the Apollo 11 thing because people think Kubrick filmed the, the Apollo 11 flight, the landing, everything like that. Anything from, like, the battle with, like, Native Americans because of the name of, like, the baking powder or something. But all kinds of crazy, out there conspiracies that, to me, like, some of them, yeah, I could see certain things, I could agree with some of these people, and then some of them I was just like, what are you people, how are you seeing this? There's some of the stuff, like, if you've seen this movie, like when Jack Nicholson's character meets the guy in the office at the beginning, and there's that big bright window behind him, there's a woman in this who has the thing of, like, how, that's a mystery window, because the layout of the overlook couldn't be that way. There's no window on that side of the building. That kind of stuff, I can see and whatnot, and there's some validity to it. But then there's just the moon landing stuff, and the slaughter of the Native Americans, and just all the spacecraft stuff, and just so many other wacky theories and stuff that some of these people come up with. I mean, how many times you have to watch The Shining to come up with some of those theories, like this number here matches this number here, and the room that Jack Nicholson goes into, 237, in the book it was like 217, and Kubrick changed it to mean something else. That because he was a genius, there were so many underlying themes in his film, and this is the one, because he had made all the films he wanted to make or whatever, that this was just the one film he wanted to play with and let all his theories out. And if you found them good, if you didn't, too bad, you still got a great film. I personally watch The Shining to enjoy The Shining for what it is. If I watched a movie like The Shining as many times as these people just to analyze it like they do, I think that would take the fun out of The Shining for me. But yeah, if you haven't seen this and you like The Shining, check it out, because, it'll just make you think, like, what? Okay. Yeah, I guess I see that in the film, but it's not what I think it means. I think it's just in there. And I'm sure there's some people that have seen this that completely agree with every single theory that these people spit out. Hey, that's fine, But I'm glad I saw this, because it kind of, yeah, I'm just glad I saw it. So yeah, you can see the different discs it has here. Some cool artwork on that. I like the discs too, especially this one here. I think that's a cool disc. You get a lot of good special features. Commentary with Kevin MacLeod, Secrets of the Shining, panel discussion from the first annual Stanley Film Festival, 11 deleted scenes, the making of the music featurette, Mondo poster design, some alternate trailers. But it's a 102-minute movie, so it's not super long, like really it could have been, because I think there's a lot of more things these people could have said about this film. But yeah, I enjoyed it. if I hadn't seen The Shining, obviously I never would have seen this. If you haven't seen The Shining, then don't watch this because it makes no sense. But if you've seen The Shining and you just, you know, you want to see what some other people who look way too much into things think about it, then check this out. I enjoyed it enough, you know. I'll watch the special features at some point. But, yeah. I guess that's my review. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, and cheers.